They told you it was impossible, that your limits were set in stone. But what if I told you the mind has no walls, only doors waiting to be kicked open? This isn't just motivation. It's war against weakness, fear, and doubt. Watch till the end, and you'll never see struggle the same way again. They say the body achieves what the mind believes, but most never test that truth, never reach the edge of their limits to see what lies beyond. Because the battlefield isn't in your muscles, your resources, or your environment. It's buried deep in the trenches of your own thoughts. Every excuse, every hesitation, every ounce of fear is born in the mind. And so must the war begin there. You see, pain is temporary, but surrender is eternal. The strongest chains are not forged of steel, but of doubt. And it's the mind that decides whether they bind you or break. People talk about limits like they're walls, but walls crumble when you stop respecting their height. That voice in your head that whispers, "I can't," it's a liar. A thief dressed in your own skin, robbing you of greatness with every excuse you entertain. Every time you choose comfort over challenge, ease over effort, you're feeding the enemy within. But there's another voice, quieter, fiercer, the one that says, try again, even when your hands are shaking, your breath is short, your heart is tired. That's the voice you need to trust. That's the voice of power, resilience, and relentless grit. You weren't built for average. You were built for adversity. Struggle isn't a sign you're failing. It's proof you're fighting. Think of every time you were about to give up but didn't. That's the mind-conquering matter. The body begs for rest, but the mind demands more. The world says, stay down. But your inner fire screams, rise. And when you listen to that fire, you become unstoppable. Look around. Champions are not those who avoided pain, but those who walked through it like it was air, because they understood that on the other side of pain lives strength, and on the other side of struggle lives freedom. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't isn't talent, luck, or resources. It's the relentless discipline to push when it hurts, to move when it's heavy, to focus when it's chaotic, and to believe when no one else does. The mind is your strongest weapon or your greatest weakness. Sharpen it, or it will slice through your dreams. Mind over matter isn't just a phrase. It's a daily war cry. It means controlling your emotions when they want to control you. It means silencing the noise when doubt gets loud. It means doing what must be done, tired, broken, or scared, because your mission matters more than your mood. You must wake up every day with a choice. Obey the fear or dominate it. Your future depends on which voice you choose to follow. The weak one that says, stay safe, or the powerful one that says, go farther. And when you do, when you lean into the pain, when you demand more from yourself than anyone else ever dared to, the world shifts. The body, once weak, begins to obey. The chaos begins to clear. The impossible starts to look possible. And the mind, once your enemy, becomes your greatest ally. So if you're hurting, good. That means you're in the fight. If you're scared, good. That means you're close to growth. If you're doubting, good. That means you're still searching, still reaching, still alive. Mind over matter means betting on yourself when no one else does. It means setting your soul on fire when the world tries to put it out. It means refusing to accept the average, the expected, the safe route. Because greatness is not reserved for the chosen. It's earned by the relentless, and it starts with your thoughts. Because your thoughts shape your beliefs mold your actions, and your actions carve your reality. You can either let the mind be a prison or train it to be your power plant, fueling you with discipline when motivation dies, with courage when fear creeps in, And with purpose, when the path grows dark, it's not about never falling. It's about refusing to stay down, about getting back up with blood in your mouth and a spark in your eyes that says, "Not today." Most people fold under pressure because they let pain make the decisions. But warriors use pain as the compass. Where it hurts the most is where the breakthrough is buried. Every struggle you face is an invitation to level up, to rewrite the code of who you are, to take back control from the hands of circumstance. Mind over matter means you're the author of your identity, not your trauma, not your past, not your failures. You decide what the story becomes, and don't you dare let the world tell you what you're worth. Because it doesn't know the battles you've survived in silence, the nights you wrestled with your own demons and still got up in the morning. That kind of strength doesn't get applause, it gets results. You see, people quit because they wait to feel ready, to feel strong, to feel confident. But greatness is born in the moments you act, in spite of fear, in spite of chaos, in spite of exhaustion. You don't need more time. You don't need more support. You don't need someone to save you. You need to decide right now that your excuses no longer own you, that your mind is under new management, that weakness may knock, but it no longer gets a key. You were born with the raw materials of resilience, but the forge is pain, and the hammer is repetition. Over and over again, you have to choose growth over comfort, hunger over habit, vision over victimhood. The body will always try to conserve, to protect, to stay safe. But the mind, if trained, can override the screams, silence the panic, and push you into places only the brave dare to go. That's where breakthroughs are born. In the places just beyond fear, just past the quit line, in the space where most stop but you begin. And make no mistake, the enemy is not outside. It never was. It's the voice that tells you to settle, to shrink, to play small. That voice must be crushed daily. Mind over matter is a lifestyle, a mindset, a rebellion against mediocrity. It's waking up tired and still showing up. It's losing and still believing. It's hurting and still trying. Every moment you obey discipline over desire, you're training your mind to lead. And when the mind leads, the body follows. Every rep in the gym, every late night hustle, every quiet sacrifice when no one's watching, it's not wasted. It's compounding, building, reinforcing the truth that you are not average. You are not soft. You are not a product of your conditions. You are a force with the power to rewrite them. The body may break, the world may doubt, but the mind can burn through mountains if you let it. Your emotions will lie, your doubts will lie, but your discipline will always deliver. So choose it. Choose the path with resistance. Choose the road that stretches your limits. Choose to be forged, not coddled. Because at the end of the day, the pain of discipline weighs ounces, but the pain of regret weighs tons. Push now or be crushed later by the weight of what if. Your brain is a battlefield. Train it like your life depends on it, because it does. You don't need less obstacles. You need more resolve, more fire, more inner steel. You'll never know how far you can go until your legs give out and your mind carries you further. That's when transformation happens. When the body says stop and the mind says keep going. And in that war, if your will is unshakable, your victory is inevitable. The mind is not a passenger. It is the engine. The question is not, can I? The real question is, will I? And if the answer is yes, if your will is iron and your purpose is fire, then nothing can hold you. Not pain, not fatigue, not fear, not failure. So now the question isn't whether you're capable, it's whether you're willing. Willing to suffer for growth, to bleed for your vision, to silence the noise and rise above the doubt. Mind over matter isn't a moment, it's a decision made every single day. If you've ever fought a silent battle and kept going, this message was for you. Now it's your turn. Drop a comment and tell the world what you refuse to quit on. Let your story inspire someone who's on the edge. Because the moment you speak your truth, you give someone else permission to fight for theirs.